Hey friends, hope you are doing well. Welcome back to DI Academy. So myself Amit. So today I'm gonna start with the new series on the Java 8 features. So I know you all will be waiting for the Java 8 features to learn the new things, and obviously this is a hot topic in the interviews. So you have to learn this Java 8 features, and it will help you to get your placements and to get a new offer. Okay, so if you haven't saw our previous video on the collections or some basics Java, so please go there, please watch those videos and then come here. So because for this series you need the basics of on the Java and the collections so that you can understand better. Okay, so if you haven't saw those videos, please go back and please saw those videos. You will get to learn a lot of things and a lot of interesting stuffs on those videos. Okay, so I'm sure you have already watched those videos and you're coming back here for watching those. Okay, so let's start with this Java 8 features. So before that, we should like directly going on the Java 8. Before that, like we should know key like all the revisions of the Java 8 and how the Java 8 evolution got continued, right? So starting from the Java 1.0, 1.2, then JDK 1.0, 1.2, then Java 1.5, right? So all this evolution we should know at least some at some higher level, right? So let's start with those. Okay, so before that I am listing it like why the Java people are coming with these new versions and new features, right? So there are some reasons behind that. So the first reason is, so first reason, what do you think, what is the first reason? So obviously every developer wants to write a less code, and every developer wants to have a less development work. So obviously Java people are thinking in the same perspective. So the main focus is on less development, less code and more development, right? So less code and more, the less code should work more work, less code should do a more work, right? So that will be a more development. So more work. Okay, then just writing a less code doesn't make sense, right? So it should be a fast development. So less code should do a lot of things, right? So second focus is on the more development, like fast development. Okay, and just becoming less code and more work and fast development doesn't make sense, right? So it should be reliable, maintainable, right? So and easy to understand, most important. So third point on the radar is easy to understand, maintainable, and readable. Okay, so these are the main 3 points for which they are working, Java and corporation. Okay, so just keep remember this at a high level, because these are the these are the points where the Java people are giving their most of the efforts to make ourselves comfortable and make our life easy, like developers life easy. Okay, so let's go to the next subtopic. So 23rd Jan 1996. What's special with this date? I hope like very few people is knowing about the special thing about this date. Okay, if you know, then that's good thing. So 23rd John 1996, the first version of the Java has launched. So that is a Java like JDK 1.0. Okay. So you don't need to remember this date. Like nobody will ask you, but it's good to know. Nothing wrong, right? So the first version so before that so I will just give you high level view of all the revisions. Okay, so up to Java 1.4 the Java people have more focus on the programming level, like API level. So up to 1.4 focus is on so up to Java 1.4 the more focus was on the API level, adding more and more utility classes so that the developer can use that code, reuse that code, right? So every developer should not write the same code again and again, like, right? We have 2-3 different projects and everybody is writing the same code, so that doesn't make sense, right? So Java people has thought about this, like instead of like every developer is writing a separate code and same code again and again, why don't you put that whole code in our some utility class and let every developers use that code, right? So the people thought about that and they gave more focus on that, like they are trying to add more and more utility classes so that same code can be used the different developers can use the same code in their projects. They don't have to write the same logic again and again, right? So they have added a lot of the APIs in like a lot of the libraries up to the Java 1.4, right? So onwards 1.5 so their main focus was on at the programming level. So what does you mean by programming level? So like the main focus was like to let the developers write very less code and let that less code has to do more work, like more development work. So some examples are like enum. So they introduced enum in 1.5 onwards 1.5. So before 1.5 you have to write a 10 to 15 lines of code to create your enum. So after 1.5 you can create you can reduce those 10 to 15 lines of code into a single line. So that's amazing, right? So they have added enum. Another features they have added like collections. They have given more features, more advanced features at the collection level. So basic version of the collection was launched in JDK 1.2 only, but onwards 1.5 they have started optimizing the collection framework, and they came up in 1.5 they came up with a drastic change in the optimization of the collection framework. Okay, so this was at a high level. So there are two parts up to 1.4. Just remember this point at a high level, like up to 1.4 their main focus on the API level, and onwards 1.5 their main focus was on the programming level, like optimizing and writing, like reducing the number of lines and has to do more work. So like that. So this is the one aspect. So understood, right? Okay, cool. So let's go to next subtopic. So let me first write JDK 1.0. This is the first version they have came up with. Then they came up with JDK 2.0. So in JDK 2.0, JDK 1.0, they have given a basic feature at the programming level, right? So obviously the first version will do the basics on the programming, like simple data types and syntax level, how you can start writing your hello program, simple construct of the programming aspects. Okay, so they haven't given like, so obviously this was the first version, and how so they have given very basic features of the aspect of the programming. So in JDK 2.0 they came up with the inner classes and JDBC support. So these are the main two features they came up with in the JDK 2.0. So JDBC supports interaction with the database. So this is the most important part. Inner classes. So before 2.0 you had to write a separate class in order to incorporate your logic or your design, but onwards 2.0 you can write that class into your as an inner class in your main class, right? So that was a great features they have achieved. So onwards JDK 2.0 they came up with the J2SE sorry, it's 1.0 and it's 1.1. So the next version they came up with the J2SE 1.2, then J2SE 1.3, J2SE 1.4, J2SE 1.5. Okay, then they came up with the Java 6 1.6, Java 6.0 actually, Java 7, and they finally came up with the Java 8, that is 1.8. Okay. So now I'm sure you must have a lot of questions here, right? So they started with the JDK keywords, Java Development Kit 1.0, JDK 1.1, then here suddenly they changed the name J2SE. So you must be knowing like there are three different versions of the Java, like three development platforms. So J2SE is nothing but Java 2 Standard Edition. Okay. Then another version is Java 2 J2ME, Java 2 Mobile Edition, and the third one is Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Okay, so that's why they given a name like J2SE, Java 2 Standard Edition 1.2. Okay, but if you see, this 2 is matching with this 1.2 version, but in the next version J2SE 1.3, so this 2 is not matching with this 3. So this looks little bit awkward, or this might confuse the people, right? So they continued this J2SE till 1.5, but after 1.5 they decided to remove that 2 and just make it more similar. Okay, so they came up with the Java 6.0, but the internal version were the same, like 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, 1.3, 1.2, and this is the internal version. But for the outside people, it will be Java 6.0. but this 6.0 doesn't make sense. So what they thought, to remove this 0.0. So next version they came up with Java 7 only. Java 7. So internal version will be 1.7, and the next version, Java 8. Internal version will be 1.8. So this is the history, actually all the revisions they have come up with. So we'll definitely discuss about the different features on this different version. We don't need to know about what happens, what the new feature they have released in the JDK 1.1. Nobody will ask you, nobody will expect you to remember all these features, what happened in J2SE 1.2, 1.3. Nobody will ask you, and nobody will expect you to give the answers. But it is very important to know the features of the Java 8. Because this is the latest update of the Java 8, and this is the on-demand thing. So they will expect you to answer every questions on whatever they will ask in the interview on the Java 8. Okay, so that's why our main focus is on the Java 8. Okay, so what we covered in this session as of now is, first thing is so we have discussed why they are releasing with the new features, right? Why they are came up with the Java 8, right? Then we have discussed previous versions, like starting from 1.0 to Java 8, different like their periodic cycle of the release, different turnovers they have done, and how they have changed their names as required in the market. Okay, so this is what we have covered in this session. So obviously we are going to start features on basics features. This is the just introduction on how Java what is the journey of the Java till the Java 8. So I hope you have liked this video, this tutorial. I'm sure in coming videos we are going to discuss each and every details, new features which they have come up with in the Java 8. So keep your watch on the channel. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please I request you to please subscribe to this video. And if you have anything in your mind, any ideas, please comment on the comment section on the YouTube. Thank you.